Welcome to Crypto Wake Up, your Bitcoin and crypto news and analysis. My name is Kris. Let's go have some fun. In this episode, we're going to take a look at all the news from the past week. Sit back, relax, and watch your crypto. Now, the factor which forecasted our drop to 38,000 has just begun to flip bullish. Bitcoin miners have begun to sell more coins than they are mining, which is contrary to what happened before the dump. Now, is right now the time to buy Bitcoin? Well, if you like to follow the advice of Tony Vase, then yes, it's a great time to dollar cost average in. But our future might hold a bit of price correction. It has been tough for Bitcoin to break 6,900 and the 100 weekly moving average. And there are three indicators that are showing we have more downside. The TD sequential that called the $14,000 top is calling for another drop. Also, the stochastic RSI and the MACD are showing bearish signals on the daily.
Why make trillions when we could make billions?
A trillion is more than a billion, numbnuts.
The creation of trillions of dollars to bail out the economy is free advertising for Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin didn't receive a bailout and rallied 80%. And many are speculating that this economic and pandemic event might cause a revolutionary economic systematic change. In 1944, the template of our current economic system was discussed and brought forth in a Bretton Woods hotel in New Hampshire, which made the US dollar the global currency. Now, before the coronavirus, the Bank of England floated the idea of a synthetic hegemonic currency, and China was on the brink of creating its own digital currency, and Facebook was continuing the creation of Libra. And of course, also in the running is Bitcoin, with a decade of infrastructure and testing all ready to go, created from a financial crisis for a financial crisis. It's hard to say if the world central banks will want to be part of a US dollar, especially when the Federal Reserve keeps mentioning it will print an infinite amount of US dollars to bail out the US economy. Now, the Wall Street Journal has claimed an approaching bull market for Wall Street, and Bitcoiners and many have called this horse manure. 3 million unemployed is not bullish, and the market volatility of the S&P 500 over the last month is greater than Bitcoin. The fact is, unless the world starts to fundamentally change, such as people like me get back to work and produce and spend, there will be nothing bullish about the market today. Right now, currently, the markets are just a hot mess, and they will be until we can bring some normalcy back to the world, and most of all, until all of us can be safe and healthy. After a wild weekend of price action in Bitcoin, where are we going to go now? Well, let's not always focus on the short term, because we could just dream about the $150,000 Bitcoin in 2026, which is not out of reason. Many analysts are thinking that Bitcoin cycles are getting longer as it matures. Now, we did witness some FOMO at 4,000 and 5,000. Apparently 7,000 seems to be the next level to start feeling the fear of missing out. Nothing reinforces that more than countries like Taiwan prioritizing blockchain technology. And they made a statement that said, through shared ledgers, people can agree on something that would have previously required expensive auditing.
Bitches in the future?
This is Wheel of Fortune, Joe!
Bitcoin is the future.
Yeah,
Now, Bitcoin did pump up to the CME gap, but this might have been the bull's last short-term push. We did find support at 58.50, but until we break the 6,900 resistance, we will be bearish on the short term. Currently, people are still falling victim to fake Ledger Chrome extensions that steal your seed phrases through phishing and keylogging. It's tough to know all the scams out there right now, but never give out your seed phrase. Ever. Ledgers hold your phrase, and you will never need to type them again. Well, I guess Bitcoin Jesus doesn't believe in the severity of COVID-19 and throws out numbers of current death rates that I checked and might not be too off. But the one big question is, why do we have refrigerated trucks holding bodies and churches full of coffins? Now, Jack Dorsey wants to help distribute the stimulus package to US citizens, which I f***ing love, mostly because he can do it through the Cash App, and then I can pile it into Bitcoin. But most of all, I like him because he reminds me of Tyrion Lannister.
In my experience, eloquent men are right. Every bit as often as imbeciles.
Well, Bitcoin has been stuck in neutral for a couple days, but people are speculating a break of 6,600 will flip Bitcoin bullish, and the target is 7,700. Now currently the Bitcoin network is also experiencing less transactions. No worries though, people are just hodling more than trading, which is typical of a safe haven asset. Now within the next month, Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV are also going to experience a halving. And with that comes an anticipation of more capitulation. Some SV and Cash miners might jump onto Bitcoin Core mining, and difficulty might increase because of it, but who knows, it most definitely is going to be interesting. John Mcafee predicts hyperinflation for the US dollar, just like Venezuela and Zimbabwe experienced. And also thinks that the future of cryptocurrency is in privacy coins like Monero. Everybody wants to name the future cryptocurrency of the year, and amazingly enough, the creator of Cardano says it will be Cardano. Geniuses always gravitate to a mighty cause like Vitalik Buterin. He wants to stop the aging process, and he believes it's not unreasonable, of course. And other cryptocurrency creators want to join his quest, like the creator of Tron and IOTA. Bitcoin exchanges have seen a massive surge of new users in March, and Coinbase confirms record buying around March 12th. So we have a bunch of new hodlers. A survey of Kraken VIP traders reveals that Bitcoin is expected to surpass 22,000 in 2020, and appears that the outlook is still bullish for traders. Brave Browser gains 1 million new users in a single month, and is partnering with Binance to develop an in-browser trading system. Brave has definitely shown to be one of the king of use cases. A survey revealed that 87% of IT professionals are concerned about cryptojacking. Basically, hackers install software that utilizes your network to mine crypto. And the worry is real because a botnet has been using Microsoft servers to mine Monero since 2018. Oh, the miner death spiral is more like a horror movie than reality. It's highly unlikely that Bitcoin network will grind to a halt. Miners may capitulate, but they are in it for the long haul. Now GitHub is burying the Bitcoin code into an Arctic bunker for safekeeping, or for a future civilization, to see that we did have a technology that could have saved society, but never used it. Interestingly enough, the Bitcoin creator most likely created Monero. A strong case has been made for this. Monero is a privacy coin that addresses issues such as scaling and privacy that were concerns of Bitcoin. Similarities in programming styles and languages, even both white papers spell favor and favorably the same, and both have very similar document writing styles. And as we know, Satoshi really has a thing for privacy. Alright, well, let's start out with some hopium today. Some traders are predicting $100,000 Bitcoin in 2 years, basically because of an ABC formation that's forming on the chart. And also some traders are saying that $5 million is in the future. Holy sh**. Watch out how fast you consume your hopium. It never ends well. Now why did we spike to 7,300 on Wednesday? Well, a liquidation of leveraged shorts is a great reason. Bitcoin does have frequent spikes caused by a cascade of shorts and longs being liquidated, so next time you leverage trade, don't hit the 100x button. Our old friend, a commodities trader named Peter Brandt, has turned on Bitcoin. He has labeled the next 2 years do or die, and on Twitter someone asked him if he was referring to corn or Bitcoin, and Peter Brandt stated that corn would be traded and alive and well even after Bitcoin is just a page in the history books. Now the last 3-month candle of Bitcoin was a DARTH MAUL candle. What does that mean for us? Well, that means that there was a lot of volatility and indecision, and it could mean a big move in the upcoming quarter. And hopefully it's from the bulls and not another DARTH MAUL again. Someone just moved $7 million of Bitcoin for 26 cents. This absolutely is a case for Bitcoin to be used by financial institutions. And can you imagine moving $7 million worth of gold for 26 cents? Well, it wasn't an April Fool's joke. Binance did acquire CoinMarketCap. Both organizations have a good amount of trust formed with their users, but now people are worried that this type of partnership could make CoinMarketCap a less trusted source of objective information. So 15% of the circulating supply of Bitcoin hasn't moved in 2 to 3 years. One word: hodlers. If you're not a smart, savvy trader, hodling is your best option. And the last time that there were this many 2 to 3 year hodlers, Bitcoin was just $345. And now it's $7,000. Just do the math and get another dose of hopium. Alright, well that's all I got today. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed it, support it. Hit like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. It always helps the channel and keeps the content coming. And check out needfud.com. They always help little people like me. And again, thank you guys so much and have a fucking awesome day. and see you tomorrow.